Have you ever heard about speech disorders, specifically stuttering? Stuttering, also called stammering, is a speech disorder that involves frequent and significant problems with normal fluency and flow of speech. People who stutter know what they want to say but have difficulty saying it. For example, they may repeat or prolong a word, a syllable, or a consonant or vowel sound. Or they may pause during speech because they have reached a problematic word or sound. Stuttering is common among young children as a normal part of learning to speak. Young children may stutter when their speech and language abilities are not developed enough to keep up with what they want to say. Most children outgrow this developmental stuttering. Sometimes, however, stuttering is a chronic condition that persists into adulthood. This type of stuttering can have an impact on self-esteem and interactions with other people. Children and adults who stutter may benefit from treatments such as speech therapy, using electronic devices to improve speech fluency, or cognitive behavioral therapy. Stuttering may be worse when the person is excited, tired, or under stress, or when feeling self-conscious, harried, or pressured. Situations such as speaking in front of a group or talking on the phone can be particularly difficult for people who stutter. However, most people who stutter can speak without stuttering when they talk to themselves and when they sing or speak in unison with someone else. You might be surprised at how many famous people have struggled with a speech disorder. Bruce Willis, Samuel Jackson, Winston Churchill, and King George VI, whose stuttering problem was made famous by the Hollywood hit The King's Speech. Today's story is about King George VI, also called Prince Albert, Duke of York. He was born on December 14, 1895 in Norfolk, England, and died on February 6, 1952 in Sandringham. The Duke of York never intended to be the King of England, but that's exactly what happened when his older brother Edward VIII abdicated the throne in December 1936 in order to marry an American divorcee. He was a symbol of strength and hope for the British people, and surprisingly, the journey to becoming a successful and beloved king wasn't an easy one for George. He was thrown into the job unexpectedly for sure, but his anxiety about taking on the role was only compounded by the stutter he had struggled with ever since he was a young boy. After being named the Duke of York in 1920, he feared that a stutter would prevent him from effectively giving important speeches to his people, so he began seeing a speech therapist from Australia. This video is dedicated to everyone watching it, and especially to stutterers all over the world. They exist, they fight for themselves to prove their existence in society. Their lives are not easy as it looks like. I really hope other people understand them and give them time to say everything they want to. Don't ever stop them, don't interrupt them while they talk, instead wait till the end and encourage them to speak, because they have a voice.